Good evening, guys. So tonight I want to talk a little bit about weighing and tracking your calves throughout the year. So why do we need to weigh calves throughout the year? So there's a couple different reasons. One, we need to be able to figure out their endpoint and kind of back into what they're doing in terms of daily gains and projecting them forward. So we kind of reverse that. We go back and decide where we want their endpoint to be and then figure out how we're going to get there. So it's important to kind of be on a weigh schedule. This is one of the more important things. I think an investment in a scale like this is really important. If you don't have a scale like this, I think it's really important that you either get with an ag teacher or a neighbor or somebody that's got one, or make the investment to have one, especially if you're raising market animals. You know, market animals versus heifers. Heifers, we're not so worried about having a definitive weight. They show by age, and we're more concerned with like maturity relative to their phenotype more than on market steers. We're trying to hit an actual endpoint with those, a target endpoint, a target weight, whether you're shooting for a lightweight, a middleweight, you know, you're targeting for that 1300 to 1360. That's kind of popular to win a show now. So weighing these things consistently over time helps. You know, the other reason we do it is we've got to make feed changes as we go with weighing cattle. So we're going to make those feed changes based on the results we get. One of our favorite quotes in the barn is this quote, and it is, "What gets measured gets managed." And I'm sure, like anything else, we probably stole it off the internet. Found it on social media, but I really like that. And that goes for a lot of things in the show barn, not just weighing your cattle. What gets measured is going to get managed. So we like to, when are we going to weigh? So we like to weigh every 2 weeks on market animals. Now, I got a cool story for you, and I'm going to pick on a family that I help because they do an awesome job. They actually do. They're one of my best homes. Well, when they started, they called me in a frantic one night about 2 months after they had their calf, and they're like, "Our calf lost 50 pounds last night." And I was like, and they were, of course, concerned with why he lost 50 pounds, and I was concerned with how they knew he lost 50 pounds. And what they were doing was they were weighing him, that calf, every day or every other day. And that's too soon. You're not getting a good gauge over, you know, a 24-hour period. To me, every 2 weeks gives you a really good gauge. You know, cattle can drink and eat 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds of feed in one setting. And so give yourself some time to see some change. So we like to do it, pick a day. Usually when we do it is before church on Sunday. We get all the cattle in, we weigh them. And then we have a set day. We know every other Sunday we're going to do that. We record those dates. So the other reason we do it in the mornings, and you can do it at nights too, but I would suggest that you do your weighing either in the morning after they eat or in the evening after they eat. Make sure you're weighing these cattle full. 2 reasons we'd like to weigh them full is, one, when you're weighing them full, you get more accuracy over time. So those cattle, when they're full, that's going to be a little bit more accurate every 2 weeks. The other reason we like to do it is we show cattle full, so we're able to step back and project their end weight a little bit more accurately. Now, every week, or every other week when we track these weights, we also like to take, we record it on this whiteboard over here. We'll put all their weights down there, put a date up there, and then we like to take a picture of that, and that just gives us an idea of where we're sitting. We can go back, it records it. If you want to put that in your notebook, it just gives you an idea so you can go back 2 months, 3 months, a couple weeks, and figure out what your rate of gain has been. The other thing we like to do is we like to take pictures and videos when we weigh. So for instance, we'll weigh on Sunday morning, we'll take them out in the front of the barn, we'll set them up, practice our showmanship a little bit, and we'll take pictures and videos. And what I love about pictures and videos, and this is something Kirk Stierwalt taught me a long time ago, was pictures don't lie. So, you know, a lot of times I'm really guilty of being a little barn blind. Like, I'm proud of my stuff. I think it looks good. You know, I see them every single day, and sometimes it's hard to see that change over, you know, a month period if you see them every day for that month. And so I like to take pictures, and then we also send them to other breeders, maybe the person you got them from. If you're working in an FFA chapter, send them to your ag teacher and get a second opinion as well. Recording those pictures and videos, you get a second opinion from somebody else, maybe an unbiased opinion. You know, maybe that calf's getting too fat, or it looks like from a phenotype standpoint that thing needs to be fed a little bit more. So we like to take pictures and videos to get an unbiased opinion, and then we can go back in our phone, and with technology anymore, we can do all this on our cell phone. So we can go back 2 months and we can say, wow, that one's flank's really dropped, or this one's starting to look a little bit over conditioned in their chest, and you can kind of go back through and look at how you're tracking them. So again, just to summarize our strategy, and just to help you, every 2 weeks we like to, and I know every family and every program does something a little bit different, but I would encourage you every 2 weeks to weigh and track your weights, and then take pictures and videos, and be honest with yourself on things that you need to change throughout the year. So just remember, what gets measured gets managed.